Hello and welcome back to lesson 6. We're doing another granny square today. It's a granny square with a circle in it. So we're going to start off with a circle and then make it into a square. So this is what it looks like once it's been finished. It's 4 rounds in total. You can choose what colours you want and when to change it. You don't have to change when I've done. You can play around with it for a bit. Today's square, you're going to need some yarn. I'm going with the same 2 colours that we've been using in our previous lessons. A crochet hook, I'm using a 4mm as usual. Bent tip tapestry needles. And scissors. I'm going to start off with a magic circle. And then we're going to do 12 single crochets into this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are then going to join with a slip stitch into the first stitch. So you can count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we have joined with a slip stitch. We are now going to change to a new colour. So I'm going to fasten off this colour, leaving enough yarn to weave in the ends later. Okay, so I'm going to join my silver yarn. And I'm going to chain 4. I'm going to add a stitch marker at this point. So there's my chain 4. We are now going to do a treble crochet into that stitch, and then we're going to do a treble crochet and a triple crochet. On the next stitch, treble into the same stitch, you're doing 2 trebles into each stitch all the way around. to stop here and count my stitches just to make sure I've got the correct amount. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So I need to do another 2 into this stitch here. And then do a slip stitch to join in the marked stitch, which is the 4th chain. We are now going to fasten off this tab as well. We're going to join our new colour with a slip stitch and a chain 4. So find any stitch and chain 4. Slip in your stitch marker, and then you're going to do a treble into the first one, into the same place you just chained 4 out of. Then we're going to do a double crochet, just yarn over once into the stitch, pull it through, yarn over and yarn over. Then we're going to do a half double, yarn over into the stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. Do that again. And we're going to do that again. So you do that twice in the 2 stitches. And then go back up to a double, do 2 of them in the same stitch, and then we go back up to a treble and we do 2 of them. Okay, so we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do into the next stitch, we're going to do a treble, do another treble, a double into the next, and another double into the next, a half double, another half double, another 2 half doubles into the same stitch, a double, another double, a treble, and another treble. You chain 2, and then we repeat it again. A treble, a treble, a double, a double, a half, a double, a double, treble, a treble, chain 2, and then join, okay, so what we're going to do next is the last round. So we're going to change colour again. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can carry on in whatever colour you've picked. I'm going to find a corner space to start in. I'm going to insert my hook and bring it through, changing colour just as we have done before. In this case we're going to chain 2. Use your stitch marker to help you find it when you come back round. And then we're going to do a half double crochet into that space. So this counts as a half double crochet and this counts as a half double crochet. And basically we're going to be doing half double crochets in each stitch along, just like we did with the solid granny square, only we were using double crochets for that one. Now we're going to be using half double crochets. So we're just going to half double crochet over to the corner. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, and then just carry on. Half double crochet all the way around. I'm going to carry on doing that and then I'll come back and show you the finished square. Okay, so this is the 3rd square. Now it's not quite a perfect match with the ones that we've made. This one has actually got 16 stitches across the top, whereas this one has 15 stitches. But once you actually sew these together, you wouldn't notice that extra stitch. So that's this week's lesson.